Hi, I'm Esther, also known as the Korean Esthetician online, and I realized that I haven't made an intro for my video, so here we are. Welcome to my channel, my first vlog on YouTube ever. My goal with doing these vlogs is to give you a peek behind the curtain, a more in-depth glance as to what I do on a day-to-day basis, what my life looks like, what it looks like to be a solopreneur, a solo SD, building up my small business here in the Dallas area, and talking and learning about all things skin. And so I am so excited for you to join me. I think that this is gonna be a hodgepodge of my life, which I think up till now online, I've really just been showing a lot of, kind of the business side of things a little bit. Just mainly keeping my life online to that, but I really just want to show a little bit more about who I am as a person and what makes me come alive and all that, because we're not just one thing. Like, we don't have just one passion in life, right? I am someone who loves all sorts of things, and so I hope to share that with you. And yeah, welcome to my world. Hi, good morning. It is Monday. I've done a lot this morning so far. It's 9:50. I'm about to get on a call with an agency, and I am super excited to be talking with them because we just got a lot of really fun stuff happening. So I know I'm being very vague. I'm going to talk probably more about it later this week, but anyway, just a quick little check-in. I've got my digestive enzymes, I've got my breakfast, so I'm gonna try and get all this in my mouth before the meeting, and I will touch base with you afterwards. Okay, so I had a really great onboarding call with this virtual assistant agency, and I am really excited to see what all that's gonna what's all gonna transpire. I was actually working with a virtual assistant that I found on Upwork. It was either August or September, and I was going rogue, trying to figure out what does it look like to work with a virtual assistant. I had just gotten to a place where I needed support. My client load has grown a lot, and I have clients that are trying to reach me while I'm in studio working with clients, and it's just been really hard to manage all the things. And so I decided, I need some extra support, and started looking for a VA, and looked for a VA on Upwork. We worked together for about 90 days, about 3 months. And, things were going well for the most part. With anything, when people are learning how you do your thing, it can take a while to pick up on. And my VA at the time did pick up on things fairly quickly. And when I did my 90-day review with her, though, I found out that there were just some things that I know where I want my business to go and how I want it to be. And I really needed somebody who could run alongside me and help me get to the next level. And I felt like my previous VA just was not in the same mindset as me, if that makes sense. And so I parted ways with her, and came across this VA agency recommended to me by my bookkeeper, actually, Adriana from Budget B Financing or Financial. And I just had my onboarding call after I've had several calls and messages back and forth with the owner, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited to be working with them. They seem like very competent women who are ready to rock and roll. And so I'm just really excited. Right now, because I haven't fully started with my VA with them, I am just catching up on some messages from the weekend from clients. And yeah, I need to look over my to-do list. I worked on that yesterday, just making sure I got everything into my agenda beforehand or before the week started to make sure I'm on track. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there, but come along for the ride. Once I'm done putting this peel on, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how it feels for you today. 1, it feels like water, it feels like nothing. 10, it feels like fire. Okay. Hi, it is Wednesday night. Yesterday and today have just been such a whirlwind because we're getting ready for our inclement weather days tomorrow and Friday supposedly, and so it's just been crazy. But right now I am done kind of getting this soup ready. I pulled from a vegetarian cabbage roll soup recipe, but I like my protein. So I've added in sausage here, and we're just having it marinate a little bit so that the lentils can cook through. But yeah, I am really excited for this soup. We've done this soup before. Last time I did this, I utilized potatoes. It was actually kind of a hybrid of 2 recipes that I did, or that I used. But this one is straight cabbage roll soup with sausage. So we're gonna wait about 15 to 20 minutes for everything to cook through. And I just wanna show you, I don't know about you, but I'm all about soup season because soup is just the best. It's warming, it's usually pretty nutritious. We like to do a lot of dense veggie soups. And this one has become one of our favorites recently. So I'm really excited for it tonight. And also excited to just get cozy and warm as we're about to have this crazy weather here in Dallas. I can't believe it. This is my breakfast or brunch. I've actually been doing this a lot lately. It is quinoa with some turkey patties and arugula, and Blake actually made some like potato hash this morning, and so I'm including that in today. But I love this breakfast. It's so filling, and it also just makes me feel good after eating too, so love it. Teddy.
2, 3.
with you for my vlog, but I did talk about this on my Instagram stories earlier this week. And I just wanted to address, there is what's happening in LA is so devastating, and it's been weighing really heavy on my heart this week just because of just the devastation, right? And I was sharing on my stories, when tragedies like this happen, it can be so hard to navigate because we're seeing these things happening in the world, in our backyards, and yet me struggling with, I'm still a solo business owner and I am having to post things, and I was just sharing, life is so interesting because there's not just joy all the time, and there's not just grief all the time either. There is this delicate balance between joy and grief existing in the same moment. And it can be really hard to navigate that dichotomy when it's happening. And at the same time, and so, still learning to grieve with those who are grieving, and also doing what I can to help and support those in need, while also being able to see these moments and sparks of joy in life. And I actually saw a friend of mine say this, and I was also thinking about this too, is that these things are happening, and yet we move forward, yet we continue to live, right? And we can't stop living. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say with all of this, except for the fact that as grief and joy, or grief and life, life continues to move forward even in the presence of grief. What I've come to see in this week is leaning on the community that you have. After I posted those stories, I've had some really amazing conversations and with friends online and some of my clients, and just to know that we're all in this together, right? I'm not the only person feeling this dichotomy and experiencing this weight, and yet I live my life, and not to sound crass in any way, but there have just been some really great conversations, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm praying that these fires will stop, praying for the people who who have just lost everything. It is it's really hard to wrap my mind around that's happened, but I'm just gonna do my best to be of support and help to those who are in need in this time. And I think that's probably the best thing that I can do in order to act and be a part of helping community and friends in those areas. I don't know if I'm going to add this in or not, but I would love to hear from you of just how you've been feeling this week. And it's so crazy, right? Fires are happening there, and we've had snow in Texas. It's just been such a crazy week. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts around this. Anyway, okay, I guess I'm just going to transition over to our closing now. Thanks for listening. Okay, that's a wrap for our first vlog ever. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, all the things. I am really excited. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, because I've just been taking footage all week long, and I don't know what it's gonna look like at the end, but I really hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look of my life, and I can't wait to share more with you. I'm so excited for this journey. I don't have really any expectations except to just share with the world, share with you, and yeah, grow a little community, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.